Okay, so adding and subtracting decimals. Hopefully you can remember that great video. That guy's awesome. Alright, so take out your paper. Don't take out your calculator. You're going to want to do 3 problems. I chose problems that are a little bit harder where you might have to borrow or carry. So get ready for some hard ones. So first of all, here's your first problem. Write it down on your paper. Don't forget to line up the decimals. At any point, pause the video if I'm going too fast. Okay, so the first part of this, my decimals are lined up. That's awesome. So first thing I do, I just drop the decimal straight down. If I do that, then I don't have any confusion of where it goes when I'm done. So when I'm looking right here, I notice there's nothing there. So I want to add 2 zeros as placeholders. And then I subtract. Yeah, we start over here on the one side. And I cannot do 0 minus 9. I can't take away 9 from 0. Please do not put 9 down. That's not right. So I need to borrow. So can I borrow from that 0? No, I can never borrow 0 from 0. So I have to go way over here. I'm borrowing from the 4. Now the biggest thing, when you borrow from the 4, that turns into a 3. And you don't want to skip this guy. You actually have to do him too. So you give him what you borrowed, so he turns into a 10. Now you can go back to this guy right here. So borrow from that not 10, he turns into a 9. I'm calling numbers he's and she's, sorry. And now this is 10. So now you're able to subtract in your columns that you need to. So again, if you need to revisit that, I'm going to show you one more time because it kind of was confusing. So again, I cannot borrow from this 0, so I have to go way over here. What a lot of kids like to do, they like to borrow and then just skip past him and give him a 10. You can't do that. Be careful. So again, that turns into 3. You make that a 10. Now you have enough to borrow, so cross that 10 out, turn it into a 9, and there's your 10. Finally, 10 minus 9 equals 1. 9 minus 5 equals 4. Holy, whoopsie. Wait. Okay. I have way too much going on my iPad. 3 minus 2 is 1. Something happened to my 4. There it went. And then now I'm at my decimal. Good there. Now 1 minus nothing, you can think of as big 0 right there, is 1 and 2. So your final answer is this. Now I always tell my students that they need to estimate their answer first. So if you go back here, I would estimate that this is 21 minus, and that's really close to 0, so I'd estimate my numbers to that. So my estimation is 21. Let's check to see if it's close to my answer. Yep, so I bet I did it somewhat decent. Okay, next one. Write this problem on your paper. Do it and then check your answers with me. Okay, so first thing that I would do, right here I'm missing something and I need to put a placeholder there. So hopefully you wrote a 0. Then next thing, bring the decimal straight down. So now I'm ready. I'm subtracting, so I can easily do 4 minus 0. So that answer is 4. 2 minus 6. I can't do that. It will be a negative number, so I need to borrow. So you're going to borrow 1 next door from the 5. So that's a 4. And now you can give that a 10. So that turns it into 12. 12 minus 6 equals 6. 4 minus 2 equals 2. And then you have your 4. So I think that's my answer. I forgot to estimate first, so let's go back and estimate. I would round this to 45. I'd round this to 3. 45 minus 3. My estimation of this answer is 42. Let's see how close it was. Haha! Good stuff. Okay, so let's estimate first before we forget. That I would round to a 4. I'd round this to, look at the 7, round up to an 11. And this, oh, that's really close to a 0. I like to round to whole numbers because I can easily add them in my head. Like this adds up to 15. Okay, hopefully you wrote this problem down on your paper. We're adding now, so pause the video, do it. Hopefully you're back now to do the problem with me. And when I'm looking, I notice there's nothing here, here, or here. So placeholders again. Check to see that you put your zeros in here. First thing, decimal, straight down. There we go. Alright, so add that, your ones column. I get a 2. Add the, they're not your ones column, sorry. This is not ones column, this is tenths, hundredths. That's your thousands column. Holy cow, sorry about that. Now, let's add your hundredths column. We get 9. My tenths column, we get 7. Over here we get 4, and over here we get 1. So my final answer, 14 and 792 thousandths. Let's check to see if it was close to my estimate of 15. Yeah, if I rounded that up, I would get 15. Alright, so there's your practice problems. Just keep working on them, keep that calculator put away. Remember to borrow and carry whenever you need to. And then don't forget that guy's song, because it's pretty amazing. Alright, have a good day. Bye.